Hey, welcome back. Today is March 25th, Thursday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action very quickly, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets before diving into Celer network, CELRUSDT, and see what exactly has gone on in here. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market, according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. Tells me what the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? Today, we do have Bitcoin dominance down about 0.4%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action down about 0.9%. Total altcoin market cap down over 0.1%. Now, this is the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, even though in very slight range at this time right now. Okay, I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance to trend downwards. That's generally speaking better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside, because conversely speaking, on the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards, I will usually see Bitcoin price action leading in gains ahead of total altcoin market cap. Now, on the 3-day time frame for Bitcoin dominance is still my focus because we have made a new low here, however, with some bullish divergence still. Even though right now it is looking better because this bullish divergence candle, this bounce right here is not looking as strong as the previous bullish divergence play out right here, okay? Now, if Bitcoin dominance continues downwards here, more ideal for the altcoins. However, if Bitcoin dominance actually breaks this key resistance, the 3-day 21 MA, and goes back upwards, not as ideal for the altcoins as we have seen yesterday, where there was a Bitcoin pullback, Bitcoin dominance trending upwards. The altcoins were a lot more significantly affected. Let's take a look into Bitcoin. Key support here will still be the daily 50 MA. Key resistance would be the daily 21 MA. Still some bearish signals on the higher time frames, including the weekly time frame here. Bearish divergence playing out. We do have a higher high, however, lower high on the RSI. That's classic bearish divergence. Also, bearish divergence on the monthly time frame still has yet to play out. Not something I'll lose track of, because if Bitcoin pulls back at any time again, it could still have an effect on the overall altcoins. Multiplier of that effect will usually depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending. Let's go over to Celer network. Let's take a look from the monthly time frame down to the daily, which I consider to be macro time frames, and see if we have any overbought RSI readings or possible bearish divergence scenarios. On the monthly time frame here, we are at an RSI reading of about 80, so in overbought territory, 80 out of 100. Weekly time frame here, we are at an RSI reading of about 88, so it's still in overbought territory. I can't say anything about possible bearish divergence scenario here yet, because we have yet to actually close on the weekly candle. We still have 3 more days. 3-day time frame here, we're about to close in an hour, so I can say with more certainty that this is going to be a bearish candle. RSI reading is about 81. Now, if the price action was to make a higher high here, assuming that this 3-day candle actually closes in a red candle here, it does need to beat the last RSI reading of about 92 to negate bearish divergence. On the daily time frame here, we are at an RSI reading of 72, so slightly overbought. We already do have bearish divergence comparing this high with this high, however, lower highs on the RSI. Now, whenever I do see bearish divergence on a specific time frame, my conservative estimate is that it's going to come down to the next closest moving average. In this case, would be the daily 21 MA, currently about 5 cents. Now, are there going to be enough buyers to actually hold up this price action and not let it drop all the way to this moving average? Okay, so that is a possible scenario. Could there be enough buyers in here to actually hold up this price action and just wait for this moving average to come up to the price action instead? Let me illustrate this example on the next time frame here on the 12-hour time frame where we already had bearish divergence, double bearish divergence, okay? So successively higher highs, however, successively lower highs on the RSI. Price action is getting pretty close to the 12-hour 21 MA, the blue line. Now let's see what exactly what we could be potentially be dealing with here in terms of a trading pattern. I do see a possible falling wedge pattern, okay? Now this falling wedge pattern is not yet validated nor completed. It's just my very early estimate because I'm still looking for that third touch here on both of these. Actually, third touch on the upper trend line, and I'm still needing the second and the third touch on the bottom trend line, okay, to actually fully validate this pattern. Now I'm estimating this pattern because this bottom trend line is pretty in line with my conservative estimate of that bearish divergence scenario, okay, the 12-hour 21 MA, and also the daily 21 MA is not too far behind, and it looks like it could actually be coming up into the bottom trend line as well. So these are my reasons for estimating this. Now, given that this falling wedge pattern is validated with that third touch on the upper trend line and that second and third touch on the bottom trend line there, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternsight.com, it has a 68% chance of it breaking to the upside. If it actually breaks to the upside, I do have a metric target here of slightly underneath 9 cents if it breaks out by the absolute apex of this estimated pattern here. Now, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Let's take a look into some of the key supports and resistance levels relevant to this price action right now. Immediately, if the price action breaks above this pattern, I do have some resistance here from past trading history at about the 8 cents level, followed by this range right here from about 8.6 cents to 9 cents. And then one more here that's past the measured target, which would be about 9.7 cents, slightly shy of the 10 cents level there. Key support would be the 5.75 cents fib level area, the daily 21 MA, and let's see if the support holds. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action finishes developing this falling wedge pattern according to my estimate here, or very similarly to my estimate. Completes it and breaks out of it, going towards this measured target and minding some of the resistance levels I have just pointed out, as those could be points of rejection. Now, there are also other possible bullish case scenarios I have not accounted for, but I do think this is the more probable one based on my reasoning I have just said here. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks its bottom trend line. Looks like the next level of key support I'll be looking at would be about the 5.75 cents fib level area, and then the daily 21 MA, and seeing if that holds. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know your agreements, disagreements, feedback. I love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.